How was it?
Yes, it was really good.
Okay, so Johnny's just gone back to go and get some food, and I am going to give you a tour of where we are staying tonight. Hi everyone, and welcome to our channel. We are Hannah and Jonny, also known as Finding Our Adventure. In 2020, we converted our Ford Transit to live in full time. Since then, we've been on an endless adventure with our two cats, Tia and Skye, exploring, living and working in our tiny home. Join us each week for a new episode of Finding Our Adventure.
Good afternoon everybody, and welcome to another episode of Finding Our Adventure. We have arrived at the Wave in Bristol, and we are actually staying in the camp, which is basically looks like a safari, which is really cool. So we're staying here for the night, and then tomorrow we are going surfing on the Wave surf machine. So we're super excited about that. Yeah, really, it's gonna be really good fun, and I think just staying in these tents is gonna be a really good experience as well. So we'll give you a little look around now and show you what it's all about.
Okay, so Johnny's just gone back to go and get some food, and I am going to give you a tour of where we are staying tonight. So there's like a really cool wooden walkway up to our tent, and then just as you come in here, there's like a balcony spot with a place to eat, maybe breakfast in the morning, which looks really nice. And then I'm going to show you in through the tent. There is a nice dining table with a kitchen area, and you've got your hob here, two hobs to cook on, all the utensils that you'd need, mugs, bowls, plates, glasses, and they've also got like all your pots and pans as well just down here. You've also got cutlery, and then it's just the water tank under there. They've also provided us with washing up liquid, which is fantastic because we didn't bring any of that. And then into this massive kind of lounge living area, got a nice comfortable sofa. You also get a complimentary bag of wood, because there's also a wood burning stove, which will be really nice later when it starts getting a little bit chilly, and make it feel really nice and cozy, so that'll be nice. You can also buy, I think, some extra wood as well, but I think one will be enough for tonight. And I think you can also, no, I already said that about extra. So now this is the bathroom, which consists of a porta potty and a sink. So we're used to using a porta potty, so that's very nice to have in the night when you need to get up and go to the toilet, because I usually have to do that. And then in this particular one that we're staying in, there are 3 bedrooms. So this is bedroom number 1. Got a nice double bed, and also got like a reading light, and I love the windows, it's really cool. And then bedroom number 2, got bunk beds, and a little table and a little lamp. And then bedroom number 3, just the same, bunk beds. So yeah, it's pretty decent size in here, and we had to bring our own towels, but it looks like all of the bedding and everything is all provided, and we have checked in just a little bit earlier. Normally check-in is around 3 o'clock, but because it's quite quiet, it's kind of coming down to the quiet season now. They close, I think he said, some sort of time in November, because obviously it'll be very cold and not as nice to stay in these tents. So yeah, very nice. I think it's going to be really nice later on this evening as well, because there's like these beautiful fairy lights that kind of all around the camp. So very excited to stay here and show you what else there is here at the Wave.
So the car park here at the Wave is about a 15-minute walk away, and what you'll see lots of people on longboards and skateboards and stuff getting from the car park to the Wave. So it's like a perfect environment to take the one wheel out, isn't it? So I'm just coming back now, just got stuff for lunch in the tent. I think Hannah's still over in the tent, and then we're going to go check out the Wave in a bit. So the road coming from the car park to the Wave itself is a really nice tarmac road, but the last, I don't know, 50 meters or so of this like honeycomb shape. It's pretty bumpy, but yeah, that takes like 3 minutes to get back on the one wheel compared to walking, so it's really worth getting a one wheel. If I lived here, I'd buy a one wheel just for this.
One thing I forgot to mention is that there is also a mini fridge just next to the sofa. So it's just under here. Pretty decent size for the bits and bobs you'll need for the night. And one of the nice things I really like about here actually is the light and the decking area just out the front. It's very peaceful.
So much easier.
We've just made ourselves a late lunch, very late lunch. Tastes good. And then we're gonna head over to the main attraction and go and watch some people surf and see what it's like. So yeah, let's dig in.
So there are 25 tents here in the camp, which is really cool, and they're all named after beaches around the UK, that mostly surfing beaches I think, and quite a few of them we've been to. So as we're walking around we can see Gwythian just there, which is in Cornwall. We're staying in Rhossili, which is in Wales, which we've been to as well. So yeah, it's really cool, and it's quite quiet at the moment because it's coming to the end of the season, which means that we've pretty much got the whole place to ourselves, which is really nice and peaceful. And now what we're doing is we're heading to the wave itself to go have a little look and see what the surfing's like.
Yeah, and one thing we forgot to mention actually is that when you're staying in the camp you have access to another shower block which has hot water, whereas if you're just coming here for a surf lesson you just get access to showers which I'm guessing just have cold water.
Yeah.
So that is a big bonus.
Yep, and also the other thing we saw as well as we were walking in on the road towards the wave, they're actually going to be building loads of solar panels, which is really cool because they're making the whole place very green, full of green energy and very sustainable. So the whole wave will be powered just off solar, which is a massive thumbs up to the wave for doing that, because it's just it just makes sense, doesn't it? It's free energy for them then.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go explore.
So we've made it to the like viewing platform, which is right in between the two sides where the waves are created, and you can get really close and watch everybody catching the waves. They're bigger further back, and then they're much smaller closer to the shore. So I don't know where we're going to be tomorrow, whether we'll be like near the front, maybe more in the middle. Don't think we'll be at the back, but but it's really cool watching everybody. And there's also a skate park. There's a really cool like platform area where you can just go and sit and chill. There's like a cafe, and
Shop.
Yeah, it's just really, really cool.
We've just spent the last few hours watching the surfers on the wave, which has been epic, and it's made us really excited for tomorrow morning when we can get out on the wave ourselves. And I think we're going to go try out the showers now, freshen ourselves up, and then get dinner ready, and then jump into bed ready for our early morning on the wave. So we've been given a nice big bag of wood for a fire this evening, and I've just been back to the van to check on Tia and Skye, and I've used a one wheel to get there and back really nice and quick, and it's absolutely freezing now the sun's gone. It was really nice and warm earlier, so I think we're going to get this fire on now and get dinner ready.
You love a good fire, don't you?
Mm-hmm. It's just something about it.
It's the one thing we don't have in the van.
No.
And an oven. So we make the most of it when we've got places like this.
The fire is nicely burning. We've both had showers, really nice hot showers as well. And Hannah's made us a lovely dinner. I'll show you that now. Although I did forget a few of the ingredients from the van, so it's a little bit lightweight.
Yeah, it's literally red peppers and guacamole, so...
That's right though, because we've got some other snacks and stuff for later. And this is the fire we've got roaring. We've also downloaded some movies onto the iPad, so we'll have a movie night now, and we'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning everybody, it's about 7:30 now. We've got up at 7 to get ready for our first session this morning, and yeah, it's a bit of a chilly night. Luckily we had that fire going for a bit, and yeah, just got ready, and we're walking out of the camp now to go to the main wave section to check in for our first session this morning, and we'll probably catch you there, but I don't think we're going to take a camera into the water this morning because we're going to focus on the surfing and see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm still not awake yet.
Yeah, it's pretty early. So
my eyes are watering, it's so cold.
yeah, I thought of getting in the water this morning is yesterday afternoon it was super warm and sunny, and I think it's going to get warmer today, but obviously it's just so early that it's not warm yet, so I hope they give us thick wetsuits.
Okay, so we've just checked in. We are having our session at 8:30. We've collected our wetsuits. We asked for extra thick ones, but I don't know if they're extra thick ones. And yeah, it's still very early, so feeling a bit like tired and stuff, but we're going to go and get changed now and get ready for our, is it Waikiki session?
Lesson.
So we're going to have a lesson, and then we've got another session after this, I think, to just practice what we've learned. This is what the changing rooms are like. Nice and spacious. Johnny's all ready. How are you feeling?
A bit cold.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly this morning. I've still got my jumper on. I can't bother to put the top bit up yet because I'm too cold.
Right, you guys are going in the locker, and we'll see you after the surf session.
How was it?
Yeah, so it was really good. First of all, it felt very different from the ocean, so like you have to get really close to the wall and almost bounce off the wall and then stay really close to the wall, and then you can catch the wave. So catching the wave is actually really nice here, but just absolutely knackered. We've done like 2 sessions in a row, and by the end of that second session I just couldn't even be bothered to stand up. I was just so tired. My arms are like dead, like even getting onto my feet was dead. And all this summer I've been surfing in a regular stance, and I normally like snowboard and skateboard and stuff in a goofy stance. So I was surfing goofy on the first session, and then towards the end of this session I changed to surfing regular again, and I found it less tiring. So I don't know, I'm just ambidextrous or something, but I can do both. But definitely, like when I'm really tired, surfing in a regular stance just seems easier on that last bit. But it's just because you can't really stop, because you're in like almost like a merry-go-round of like the surfers. You just got to keep going, and then you just get tired really quickly. But yeah, it's really good fun, and it's really nice waves. And yeah, really recommend coming here if you can.
So you do it again then?
I would, yeah. We're just packing up our tent now, getting all our bags ready to take back to the van. And yeah, feeling really exhausted after those 2 sessions. If you come here, I'd highly recommend maybe not doing 2 back-to-back sessions, because it's really good to have a break and just have a bit of a breather. But really good fun, really enjoyed it. It's a very different experience from our summer surfing. The cold definitely makes a difference. I feel like my body was stiffening up a bit, so maybe a thicker wetsuit would be really cool. But yeah, just such a cool experience, such a cool place to come and stay in the camp here as well. And yeah, just have all those like the surfer vibe and just the cool community around here. And yeah, really enjoyed our time so far here at the Wave. Just on the one wheel now to go take some of the bags back to the van. Hannah's walking because obviously we've only got one wheel, so I'll take my bag back and then come back and help Hannah with her bags as well, and then get into the van really nice and quick and go check on the girls.
Right, we're all checked out. Jonny is on his one wheel and he's been absolutely loving this stretch, and loads of people on their skateboards and stuff, and golf buggy just went past and loads of guys with surfboards were like, give us a ride. Yeah, so it's definitely a really cool place to be, and I am so knackered. I feel like I need a nap. I didn't last in that second session, but you did very well. It meant that you might see a little bit of footage of Jonny catching a wave right at the end. So yeah, you got anything else to say about the Wave?
I really enjoyed it, but personally for me, I don't think anything quite beats the ocean. But if you don't live near the ocean and you're here, I'd say it's really cool to come and visit and at least try out.
Yeah.
If you're into surfing and you like surfing, it's cool to come and try out. But
yeah,
for me, I think the ocean is obviously number one.
Well, these waves that we were catching as well is before the white water, so it's kind of a bit of a different technique.
Yeah, so that was the whole point of these lessons, was to learn to catch the wave before it's broken into white water. So that's like taking our surfing to the next level. So yeah, I definitely feel like we've improved in that sense. Mm-hmm. But yeah, really cool experience.
Definitely. So yeah, we're going to leave you there, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so you don't miss any future videos, and we'll see you in the next one.